Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss new chapters, chapter 6. Chapter 6, Applications of Vector Algebra. Applications of Vector Algebra. Okay, this is your new chapters. Applications of vector algebra. Here first see scalar. Okay, how to assume scalar? Only magnitude. Okay, we assume only magnitude. Scalar. We can take only magnitude. Only magnitude. Only magnitude, only scalar. Okay. For example, natural numbers, whole numbers, the numbers are scalar. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. This is scalar, for example. Okay. Then distance 30 kilometer, 20 kilometer, like this. This is also scalar. Okay. Next we go to vector. So what is assumed vector? Magnitude and direction have means that is vector. Okay, so magnitude and directions have means that is vector. Magnitude and directions. Direction. Okay, so for example, we can take here starting point A. This is ending point B, like this given. We joined both points. This is our line segment. Okay, suppose for example, this length of the AB. Okay, so for example, we find length of the AB means we get vector AB mod of vector AB. This is length of the AB line segment AB. Here length and direction also give means that is vector. Okay, this is the direction from east to north, east to west, north to south. That like have means that is direction. Okay, so magnitude and direction have means that is vector. Only magnitude means that is scalar. Magnitude and direction have means that is vector. Okay, here suppose we try 3 dimension. We take 3 dimension plane. Right, like we take here this axis we put x axis. This axis we put y axis. This axis we put z axis. This is 3 dimensional. X, Y, Z have means that is 3 dimensional. X, Y have means that is 2 dimensional. Okay, we take 3 dimensional. First we take here 3 dimensional means we put here A vector, A1, A2, A3 like this given. Suppose we want B point. B point is equal, we can take B1, B2, B3 like this. Okay. So now see here, suppose we get this is the initial point A, ending point we get B, join both points, this is one line segment. The length of the line segment, we put mod of vector AB like this. This is length of the line segment AB. Okay, next we take here only initial point we put C, here we put initial point D, this join 2 points. Okay, this also one line segment, this direction that like going, this direction that like going. Okay, so here the both vectors AB and CD are equal, means it is equal vector. Okay, mod of vector AB is equal to mod of vector CD. This is length of the AB, length of the CD. Mod put means this is length of the AB. Here length of the CD. Okay, both are equal. Equal means this both vectors are equal vectors. Both length is equal means it is equal vector. Okay. Okay. Next, suppose this length is you measure 1 means with unit vector. Suppose mod of vector AB equal to 1. Length of the AB should we get 1 means that is unit vector. Unit vector. Written unit vector. Okay. Next this one. The CD is a translator of AB like this 10. Okay. Another name. CD is a these both vectors are equal means CD is a translator of AB like this 10. Okay. CD vector CD is the translate of vector AB like this type. Okay. Mod of vector AB means this is length of the AB. Length of vector AB. Mod of vector AB equal to length of vector AB like this one. Okay. So next you see here x-axis like in we take vector I. Here we take vector J. Y-axis we take vector J. Z-axis we take vector K. The I, J, K are unit vectors. We have I, J, K are unit vectors. Unit vector means the length of the I is equal to 1. The length of J is equal to 1. Length of the K is equal to 1. Okay, this is the origin. Due to here origin. Okay. So, what is the coordinate of value of x-axis? Here I, the x-axis we put I vector means value I is the unit vector, so we put here 1. Then in y z value we put 0, 0 like this. What is the coordinate of y value? Here j only having, so we put x is 0. Y value we put 1. 1 means it's j is a unit vector, so we put here 1. Then z value put 0 like this. This is coordinate values. So here coordinate value here k only given, so 0, 0, 1 like this have. This is coordinate of axis x value. This is coordinate of y axis value. This is coordinate of z axis value. Okay, like this one. Okay. Next we want a distance of AB. Suppose A is equal to we take A1, A2, A3 like this. 3 dimension means we take A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3 like this. What is the distance of? How to find the distance of AB? So A equal to, we take A1, A2, A3. B point we take B1, B2, B3 like this. Okay. What is the distance of AB? AB equal to, we get already distance formula square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z1 minus z2 minus z1 whole square. This is we put x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2 like this one. What is the distance of AB? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square like this. So that's equal to what is the x2 value? B1. So B1 minus A1 whole square plus B2 minus A2 whole square plus C2 minus B3 minus A3 whole square like this. This is distance of AB. Okay. Okay. Next, if we take A vector. Vector A equal to, we put A1 vector I plus A2 vector J plus A3 vector K. Then next we take another vector, vector B equal to B1 vector I plus B2 vector J plus B3 vector K. Now add both vectors, vector A plus vector B equal to, how to add? So here component vectors only, the grouping of component vectors only add here. Component means here I. What is the coefficient A1? First A1 plus B1 into vector I plus here A2 plus B2. That is component vectors only add here. Okay. So plus A3 plus B3 vector K, like this. Okay. So next scalar multiplication. Suppose we take one scalar alpha into vector A. How to multiply? This is alpha is a scalar. A is a vector. This is scalar multiplication. Okay. So we put alpha into what is A vector? A1 vector I plus A2 vector J plus A3 vector K. Then this alpha multiplies in each every terms. Okay. Alpha into A1 vector I plus alpha A2 vector J plus alpha A3 vector K, like this. This is scalar multiplication. Okay. Okay. Next, how to assume position vector. How to assume position vector. So now try one three-dimensional axis, that like, say x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. Now we put it, this is origin. From origin to here put one point P. From origin to B joint this line segment is O to P. OP is a position vector. OP is a position vector. Okay. Position vector. Okay. Suppose we take here A, initial value to A, you go to B, from A to B. See, this is not a position vector. From origin to which point connecting, that only position vector. Okay. Suppose we put here C, vector C. From O to C, join this line segment, this is position vector, OC. Like this means, this is position vector. Okay. Okay, next. Definition. Listen here. Next to take scalar product and vector product. Scalar product and vector product. And vector product. Okay, scalar product. First you see scalar product, next we see scalar product, vector product. Okay. What is definition? Definition 6.1. Given two vectors, first you take vector A equal to A1 vector I plus A2 vector J plus A3 vector K, like this one. And vector B equal to B1 vector I plus B2 vector J plus B3 vector K, like this given. Okay, or scalar product or dot product. Scalar product, another name, dot product. Dot product. Okay. Scalar product or dot product, like that. Okay. How to find the scalar product of these two vectors? So we can write vector A dot vector B, like this. Okay, this is scalar product or dot product, like that. A vector A dot vector B equal to, what is A vector? A1 vector I plus A2 vector J plus A3 vector K dot, what is B vector? B1 vector I plus B2 vector J plus B3 vector K, like this. How to multiply? How to dot product? Here the corresponding I vectors only. Here I vector, the I vector coefficient 1, A1. Here I vector coefficient B1. First multiply the corresponding I vectors. Okay, vector I, vector A, the coefficient of I vectors. So vector A1, B1. Then what is the J vector? Coefficient of J vector? Here A2, here B2. Here also plus, here is also plus. So put plus A2, B2. Corresponding vectors will multiply. Okay. Plus A3 coefficient will. A3 vector A3. Here this is scalar. Okay. Value A3, B3. Vector I dot vector I, we get 1. Vector I dot vector I equal to, we get 1. Suppose vector J dot vector J equal, we get 1. Vector K dot vector K, we get 1. So I dot vector I equal to, we get 1. So 1 into this value multiplied means this one is coming. Okay, both equal. So suppose here vector I dot vector J, here opposite vector means it will be 0. Vector I dot vector J is equal to, we get 0. So vector J dot vector K equal to 0. Same vector dot product means we get 1. Opposite vectors dot product means we get 0. Okay. Suppose K vector I is equal to, we get 0 value. Okay. Okay. So vector A dot vector B is equal to, we get A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3, like this. Okay. Then next, how to find cross product? Vector product. Okay, vector product or cross product, same meaning. Okay, this is vector product or cross product, like this here. Okay, here scalar product or dot product, same meaning. Here vector product or cross product, like this here. Okay, so we want to vector A cross vector B. Vector A cross vector B is equal to this vector product. Okay, vector A cross vector B. So here how to find this one? So we put a determinant of, here two vectors only have. So first we put first row vector I, vector J, vector K. We take unit vector. Vector I, vector J, vector K. Next we take second row, we take A vector coefficients, I, J, K coefficients. What is A, A1, A2, A3. Then what is B vector? B1 vector I plus B2 vector J base. What is the coefficient of I, J, K? Here, right. So B1, B2, B3. This is vector A cross B, like this, right? Okay. So net very important note. Vector A dot, we take any two vectors. We put dot product means we take we put S, is a scalar. We get is a scalar. You want this value only, we get scalar value. Any two vectors, we take dot product means we get scalar. You must say scalar. Okay. So we take cross product with A cross B. We get this one vector. Is a vector. We get is a one vector. Since both vectors dot product means we get one scalar, one value only having. Have. Okay. Here two vectors cross product means we get one vector. This is very, very important. With A dot B value we get only scalar. With A cross B we get only vector. Okay, so here get only one vector. So here we get one value, one scalar. Okay. Right. Okay. Next, some conditions here. Angle between two vectors. Angle between two vectors. Okay. Suppose definition of vector A cross vector B. How to define? Vector A cross B is equal to, we can write mod vector A, mod vector B. Here dot product means we put here cos theta. Theta is one angle. This is definition of vector A dot B. Like this, right? Vector A dot B equal to mod of vector A, mod of vector B cos theta. This mod, we put mod means this is one vector. We want this value length means we put mod of vector A. This is length of vector A. Vector A is one vector. We want a scalar means we take one modulus. This is scalar value. Okay. So this mod vector A is equal to, we put A like the same meaning. Mod vector A is equal to, we can do A. Okay, this is scalar only. Mod put means with is scalar. Okay. So here also mod vector B, we can write only B. Cos theta, like this, right? Okay. So next we want, suppose this is origin vector O. Now we take again one point. We take in one point here. This is A, this is B. Okay. This vector OA. This vector OB. This position vector. Now we take here OA equal to vector A, like this put. OB vector we put here vector B. What is the angle of vector A, vector B in between two vectors? Angle theta. We want theta value. How to find this formula? Okay. So we want theta. Theta means angle. Okay. We want theta. So first we put AB value left side change. So already vector A dot vector B have. Okay. Okay. Next the AB change to left side. So vector A dot vector B divided by AB equal to cos theta. We want only theta value. So cos also change to left side. This is cos change to left side means here numerator side have, then denominator side have, the denominator value cos change to numerator means change to inverse. So we can write theta reversely order, right? Okay, theta equal to cos inverse vector A dot vector B divided by vector A vector, sorry, not vector A B, like this, right? Then finally is equal to, therefore theta equal to cos inverse vector A dot vector B divided by this A, we put mod of vector A, like this, mod of vector B, like this, right? This is angle of vector A and vector B. Okay. We want angle means this one formula. Theta is equal to vector A cos inverse of vector A dot vector B divided by mod of vector A, mod of this A, B, two vectors. Vector A, vector B are two vectors. Okay, angle of between two vectors. Angle between two non-zero vectors. This is very, very important. This also both vectors are non-zero vectors. Okay. That only we find angle. Okay. So this is very, very important. An angle between two non-zero vectors, vector A and B, is formed by the following formula. Theta is equal to cos inverse vector A dot vector B divided by mod of vector A, mod of vector B. Very, very important. So next result, vector A and vector B are said to be parallel. Is both vectors are parallel. Okay. Are said to be parallel. parallel means this is the angle theta. Okay, if the angle between them is 0 or by. Both vectors parallel means that angle we get 0 or by. Okay, so very important result. Vector A and B are said to be a parallel. Two vectors are parallel. Parallel means equal having parallel vectors. That like do. Okay, vector A parallel to vector B means that angle of two vectors 0 or by. We get 0 or by. Okay, so next one result. Suppose two vectors are perpendicular means theta is equal to by 2 or 3 by 2 like this. Okay, vector A and vector B are said to be a perpendicular. Okay, are said to be perpendicular. Said to be perpendicular if the angle between them is by by 2 or 3 by 2. Okay, very important result, both results. A and B parallel means the angle between them 0 or by. Suppose the two vectors, any two vectors perpendicular means the angle between them by 2 or 3 by 2. Okay, next properties. Listen here. Let A and B be any two non-zero vectors. We take any two non-zero vectors. Vector A, vector B. This is non-zero vectors. Okay, non-zero vectors. Then vector A dot vector B equal to 0 means, okay, if and only if vector A perpendicular to vector B. Definitely both vectors perpendicular. We take any two vectors. The two vectors non-zero means vector A dot B equal to 0. We get 0 means both vectors are perpendicular. This is one result. Very important. Vector A dot vector B equal to, we get 0 means both vectors are perpendicular. This is one result. Very important result. Okay, then next cross product, vector A cross vector B equal to 0. Compare both results. Vector A cross vector B equal to 0 means definitely vector A and B are parallel, each one parallel. Okay, if and only if both results are very important. Vector A parallel to vector B. Okay, vector A and vector B are parallel to each other, like this one. Vector A dot vector B equal to 0 means vector A dot vector B each are perpendicular. A cross B equal to 0 means we get parallel. Each vectors parallel. Okay, parallel to each vectors. Like this one. Okay. Next we take one result. Now we take three vectors. Vector A, vector B, and vector C. Okay. Or any three vectors, and alpha is one scalar. We take one scalar alpha. Then how to multiply? We want vector A dot vector B equal to. Here one property is given. Vector A dot vector B equal to vector B dot vector A. Both values are equal. Vector A dot B equal to vector B dot A. Let's write one result. Okay. Then vector A plus vector B dot vector C is equal to, you get vector A listen here. So here we get vector A dot vector C plus vector B dot vector C, like this. Okay. Next we take another result, vector A alpha vector A dot vector B is equal to, we can write alpha into vector A dot vector B, like this, right? R is equal to vector A dot alpha vector B. All terms are equal. Okay, like this, right? And next we can write important result, vector A cross vector B equal to vector B cross vector A. Definitely vector A. A cross B, B cross A definitely not equal. A dot product means equal. Okay, vector A dot B equal to B dot A. But here cross product not equal. Vector A cross B not equal to B cross A. Suppose we can write, change the direction, means it is equal. Values equal but direction change. Okay, vector A cross vector B equal to minus of vector B cross vector A, like this, right? They are equal. Okay, this is very, very important results. See here. Okay, next we see example 6.1, very, very important sums. Next, see here. Definition very, very important. Recall vector A dot vector B is equal to, we can write mod vector A mod vector B cos theta, like this, right? Okay, next cross product, we can write cross product. Vector A cross vector B is equal to, we can write mod of vector A mod of vector B sin, we put here sin. Cross means we put sin, dot means we put cos. Okay, sin theta cap n. What is cap n? Why we put cap n? Suppose we take here A vector, like this one. Okay, this is one B vector. What is A cross B? In perpendicular of each lines. This is A cross B. Okay, A cross B. See, A cross B perpendicular to A, and A cross B also perpendicular to B, like this. Okay, this is A cross B vector. You can write that way. These vectors perpendicular of vector A vector B. So it's parallel vector. Here A cross B parallel vector, we take here one vector. This is cap n. That way we put here cap n. Okay. Here A cross B means we put here cap n. Okay. So this is definition. Very, very important. With A cross vector B is equal to mod of vector A mod of vector B sin theta cap n. Next we take mod of vector A cross B. Mod of vector A cross B means we put here mod vector A mod vector B sin theta only put here. Okay, this way, this values we get 1. Okay, cap means unit. Cap means we put unit. Okay, so unit means we do 1. Okay, 1 in sin theta, get to sin theta. So vector A cross B is equal to, we can write mod of vector A mod of vector B sin theta cap n. Mod of vector A cross B equal to, we can write mod of A mod of B sin theta. Okay, so mod of A we can write A. Mod of this is mod of B means vector B, length of the vector B. This is mod of A. So you put here B sin theta, like this, right? Both are equal. Okay, very, very important. Listen here. Okay, next we go to example 6.1. Example 6.1 with usual notations. With usual with usual notations. If any triangle, ABC one triangle, okay, any triangle ABC, prove the following by vector method. Here first one, A square equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. Second one, B square equal to C square plus A square minus 2CA cos B. Then third result, C square equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. This is cosine formula. Okay. State and proof. Questions asked. State and proof cosine formula. State and proof cosine formula means we can write this question. Okay. So how to prove? Very easy one. Listen here. Very simple sums. Listen. First we will draw one triangle. Okay. ABC triangle. First we draw one triangle. ABC. Like this. Okay. So this is A. This one B. This one C. Okay. Now here this is vertex of A. This is vertex of B. This is vertex of C. Here, vertex of A is the opposite side. This is vector A. We put here vector A. This is side BC is equal to vector A. Here B vertex opposite side we put here vector B. Here C vertex opposite side we put here C. Okay, this is side. Okay, this is vertex. This one small vector A, small vector B, small vector C, sides of the triangle. Okay, next we take this angle, extend this angle A, that like outside extender. This also straightly extended. Here also that like extended. Suppose the inner angle we put here A means what is the outer angle? One straight line we get 180 degree. The straight line means we get this angle 180 degree. So the total angle 180. 180 means by. Okay, here inner angle by means what is the outer angle? This one totally by. Here inner angle A means what is the outer angle? By minus A. So this angle we take by minus A. Here also outer angle here B. This inner angle B. Okay. So what is the outer angle here? We put here B value. Okay. Here outer angle we get by minus B. So here inside inner angle we get C. So outer angle by minus C like this. By minus C. By minus C. Okay, like this one. Okay. Okay. Here inner side A not put only one time right. Okay. Good. Right. Correctly drawn. Okay. So here AB, the arrow put here is A to B like this put, B to C like this put, C to A, arrow like this put. Okay, right. So now we add all sides. Vector AB, first side AB, vector AB. Using vector, prove that following by vector method means we will do vector symbol, arrow symbol. Vector AB plus vector BC plus vector CA, all sides, adding all sides. Okay, vector AB plus vector BC, vector plus CA equal to we get 0, means this one triangle. All sides add value 0 means we get triangle. Okay, vector AB plus vector BC plus CA equal to we get 0. Well, what is AB value? AB equal to C, BC is equal to A, CA is equal to B. So we write vector A plus vector B plus vector C, always right, equal to 0. Both are equal. Okay. Next, we want A square means we want A square left side. We want A square means A only left side we have. The B and C change to right side. So vector A C equal to the plus B change to right side means minus vector B minus vector C. 0 nothing. Okay. 0 minus B minus C, 0 nothing. So vector A equal to you can write minus B minus C. Okay. So next here also minus, here also minus. Here we take commonly minus. Vector A equal to minus of vector B plus vector C. Like this, right? Next here, you can see here. Next here, square will have. Okay, A square means squaring on both sides. Here also we want to square. Okay, proof we want is here A square equal to B square. We want to square. So we want to square means here taking square on both sides. So taking square on both sides. Okay. So we get vector A square equal to here minus of vector B plus C whole square, like this, right, is equal to vector A square. We can write A square like this, right? Vector A square equal to, this is dot product. Cos comes, this is dot product, definitely dot product. So vector A square we can write vector A dot vector A like this, right? Okay. So vector A dot product means two vectors dot product means we get definitely we get scalar. So vector A dot vector A we get A square. This is scalar. Okay. So both equal. So we can write A square is equal to minus, we get square. Minus square into minus. Minus square means we get plus. Minus into minus we get plus. So next we put here vector B plus vector C whole square. Very important. See here. Okay. So next now roughly here. Okay. So A square is equal to what is the right side value? B vector B plus C whole square means A plus B whole square. We want X plus B whole square, right? Right is right. So vector B square plus vector C square plus 2 into vector B dot to vector C. Definitely put here dot. Here dot provided. You follow dot provided. So now put here dot. Okay. So like this, right? Vector B square plus vector C square plus 2 into vector B dot vector C. So the next vector A square is equal to vector B square, we put here B square like this. Plus C square also we put C square like this, right? Next plus 2 into, what is the definition of vector B dot vector C? Mod vector B mod vector C into here C. See here, listen here, mod vector B mod vector C cos into what is the angle? Outer, we put outer angle. This is B side, this is C side. Where is B side? Here B side we are having. C side here what is it? What is the in between of outer angle? By minus A. Okay, the both sides outer angle by minus A. So we put here by minus A. Okay, understood. So then next A square is equal to B square plus C square plus 2 into mod vector B, we put here B only. Mod vector C, the length of vector C. Okay, we put C. Next is here. Cos by minus A. By means 180. 180 minus A means which quadrant? The first quadrant, second, third, fourth quadrant. Here from 0 to 9 means first quadrant. Okay, first quadrant. Here 9 to 180 means second quadrant. Here 180 is 0. Here 90. So pi by 2. Okay, here 180. 180 means by. here 270. 270 means 3 by 2. Then here 360. Okay, so by minus a 180 minus a means which quadrant? 180 here. 180 plus means third quadrant. 180 minus means second quadrant only. Here second quadrant cos minus sign only have. Okay, here all sign plus all ratios. Sin, cos, cosecant, secant, cot, all ratios plus. Here sin and cosecant only plus. Remaining are minus. Here all silver t. Tan and cot only plus. Remaining for minus. Here cos secant only. Fourth quadrant cos secant only plus. Remaining are minus. Okay, so here second quadrant cos minus sign only have. So here minus. So how to write here? Cos A, cos into we put A, angle into minus. Why we put here minus? By minus A means this is second quadrant. Second quadrant here cos sign minus only have. So you put minus. Then so A square equal to B square plus C square plus into minus 2 BC cos A. Yes, the minus terms change to left side, the A square change to right side. Okay, that's all. Proof over. Okay, A square is equal to, we get B square plus C square minus 2 BC cos A. That's all. Similarly, next we want second and third proof. Okay, hence proof. That's all. Hence proof. Similarly, next we want third and proof means they write only one word. Similarly, we can prove other result. Similarly, we can prove other result. Same like this. Suppose we want second result means here we take B square only left side have. A, B change to right side. Okay, that is same proof only. Okay, suppose we want the third result means left side C square only have. Remaining A, B change to right side. Next same like this. Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, next exam sum 6.2. This is cosines formula. Don't forget. Okay, very very important sums. 3 mark sums. Okay. Very easy proof. Properly do. Okay. Okay. Next example. 6.2. 6.2. What is given? 6.2. Say the same. With the usual notations, if any triangle ABC, prove the following by vector method. So, what is first condition? First condition, A equal to, you can write sum fully, okay? So, A equal to B cos C plus C cos B. This is first result. Second one, B equal to C cos A plus A cos C. Easily memory, okay? Here next one, here A, B, C, and next one we want C. C is equal to here A cos B plus B, here B means put here A cos A angle. How to prove? Okay, very easy. Listen. This is projection formula. Okay, projection formula. Okay, this formula sums me projection. Straight and through projection formula. That means do this. Okay. Here also we draw one triangle. Okay. First we draw one triangle ABC. Same. The previous sum same. Okay. A vertex, B vertex, C vertex. Now extend the angle. This is by minus A. Clearly put this direction. Now put it in vector direction. Now extend this line. The arrow this line 2 means we extend here. Yes, outer angle we go to pi minus A. Sorry, B. See here, that will put. Here outer angle by minus C. Here opposite A vertex opposite side we put vector A side, small vector. Small vector AB sides. Okay, capital AB vertex and angles also mentioned. Here's A. Okay, diagrams over. Next is we add all sides. If we get equal to 0 means this one triangle vector AB plus vector BC plus vector CA. Otherwise write AB otherwise AB plus BC PCA. Okay, so AB plus BC plus CA will write here. AC not right. Okay, CA like this right. So what is the A BC side? A plus B plus C equal to 0. Small letter A B are side, denote the side. Okay, capital letters vertex or sides A B B C, A B B C C A like this. Okay, A B C equal to A plus B plus C equal to we get 0. Here also left side we want the A value, so A value left side have, B C change to right side. So vector A is equal to minus vector B minus vector C like this. What is next step here? Here B only having, but here C result B angle C only we get C angle. This is capital letter angle. Okay, small letter side. Okay, so we get angle C means here B side is this one. This one. Then C side we get C angle means this side will give. Okay, so now here all values dot by vector A. A means we get A only. Okay, so here dot by vector A on both sides. On both sides. So vector A dot means put to point dot vector A like this, right? Equal to minus vector A dot vector B minus vector A dot vector C like this, right? Okay, right. Next vector A dot vector A we get A square or A. Vector A square or A square like this, right? Vector A dot vector A get A square directly put. Then here minus vector A dot vector B. What is the definition? Mod of vector A mod of vector B cos dot product definitely put cos here A side B side will have A side here on B side. What's the outer angle? By minus C. So you put it by minus C. Next minus vector A dot C we can write mod of vector A mod of vector C cos, what is theta value? Here yes C side will have, what is in between outer angle? Here A and C, AC. Okay, here A, here C side have. A side B and the outer angle on the by minus B. So put here by minus B. Here AC means we put it by minus B. B will come. Okay, so next one. Now write it. Vector A square is equal to minus of mod vector A, we can write A. Mod vector B, we put it B. Cos minus A, we get my cos C into minus. Why put here minus? This by minus means the cos second quadrant only have. So second quadrant cos minus sign only coming. So minus. Here also minus mod vector A put to A mod vector c equal to c, cos by minus c we get cos b, sin minus will come in. So cos second part only, by minus beta means b means second part only have. Okay, second only cos sin minus, so minus. So that's equal to a square equal to minus and minus get plus. So plus ab cos c, big letter c is angle. Okay, so here minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus ac cos b. Okay, next what is that? You want the result a only. Here yes only, so divide by a on both sides. Okay, so means we get here a square divided by a, we get a equal to a cancel between b cos c, plus here also a cancel, we get c cos b. That's all. Result over. Okay, hence proof. Hence proof. So where is what is the other result? B and C, how to get similarly? We can prove other result. Similarly, same like this, we prove other result. Okay, so similarly we can prove other result. Like this proof other result. That's all. Okay, any doubt? In detail you call me. Okay, thank you. So today home test, these two sums only home test. Okay, home test. So today home test example 6.1 and 6.2. Okay, continuous number put here. Continuous number 1 and 2. Okay, thank you.